Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host DeltaTDS, and today I'm joined by my co-host Will.
Yo.
And today we've got another great match for you. We've got the Pokemon trainer Colress going up against the Pokemon Professor Oak.
Those are two smart guys right there.
Yes. I mean, one uses it for good and the other used it for evil, I think. But we've got, I believe, both Megas for today's gimmick. Just double check real quick. Yep. Colress has a Mega Metagross, as Oak has a Mega Venusaur.
You know, Mega Venusaur. Most underrated of the starter 3 Megas. Gen 1 Megas, I should say.
Oh, yeah. I mean, getting Thick Fat, which basically gets rid of 2 of its weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Very good ability.
Solid.
We also see Oak having a Mew there. It's like he finally found it.
Congratulations.
Once these trainers are ready, we can begin match number 32. Oak leading off with the Raichu as Colress leads off with Beheeyem.
This isn't a Pokemon where I'm just like, what is that thing?
It's an alien.
It doesn't really, help.
I mean, yeah. I mean, now that we've got Ultra Beast, it's like, oh, they're both calm minding again. Oh boy, are we gonna see it again? No, doesn't look like it. Raichu going for Discharge as Beheeyem goes for Psychic. Psychic doing a bit more than Discharge.
Little bit.
Whenever I see two Pokemon just start calm minding, I just think of Red's first match.
Yeah.
First game. Ooh, Raichu getting a Discharge Paralysis. And the Parahacks too.
Down it goes. Both of them.
Yeah. I think due to Life Orb.
Yes, yeah. that is true.
Oak sending out the Blastoise against Porygon 2, which I assume has an Eviolite.
Yeah, that would be the smart item there.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine what else you'd put on this thing. You get another Paralysis, this time on Oak's Pokemon, as a Thunderbolt takes out that Blastoise. Porygon 2 is such a funny Pokemon.
He is a little silly guy.
Look at him, he's doing the little bird, like, drinking water thing.
Pretty entertaining, that's for sure.
I'm hypnotized by it. Venusaur Mega Evolving and going for the Leech Seed as Porygon 2 going for Ice Beam. Super effective, but only doing like a third of its health.
Ooh, crit dealing 41% off that.
And Venusaur is paralyzed too.
Yeah, not getting Parahacks, but it does move second because of the speed drop.
I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon get paralyzed from Tri-Attack.
Yeah, I feel like the chances on it are not super high, but high enough to where we should see it more often.
Yeah. Clean going for Gear Grind and taking out that Venusaur is now 4 on 3 right now. Oh, sending out that Charizard and Fire Blast just obliterating that Kling Kling.
Yeah, that thing did not. There's no chance it was taking one of those.
No. But Colress sending out that Muck. Now, we saw last game, Muck is very specially defensive.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Oak switches out to that Tauros as it dodges that Stone Edge. And Earthquake, with the crit, takes out that Muck.
Yeah, I don't know if that was entirely necessary, but couldn't hurt.
No, it's good to make sure.
Absolutely.
Metagross Mega Evolving and going for a Meteor Mash, dealing less than half to that Charizard. But Zen Headbutt deals more than half, so it equals out.
In a sense.
Yeah. That intimidates, forcing that Mega Metagross to switch out. That's a tongue twister.
Man,
Yeah.
this Earthquake is just kind of... It hurts.
It's all down to whoever's... Well, it's a speed tie, so whoever just decides to go first.
It's no longer a speed tie.
Sid Headbutt. Ooh, still on 1%. And Bullet Punch does take out that Mew. As Tauros comes back out and gets that attack drop.
Yeah, Zen Headbutt not gonna do it as the Earthquake takes out that Metagross. Oak winning game 1.
Yeah. That came a lot closer than what I thought it was going to be. I mean,
Yeah, that was pretty close. That was down to the wire.
it was a smart play by Oak to switch out that Mew. Switch out to Mew at the end there. So that Tauros could come back in and get that attack drop. I think it still would have lived without the attack drop. But, yeah, I mean, you can never be too safe.
It would have, but I don't know if it would have killed in the one shot that it did without Mew chipping it down a little bit.
Yeah, true. But we are back on the field once again. Now, we saw both Megas last game. I mean, we've seen every Pokemon last game. Some of them we didn't see, but we did see Mew has Shadow Ball.
Yes, that is almost all that we saw from Mew, I think.
We saw a bunch of paralysis.
Yeah, that is very true.
We saw Venusaur has Leech Seed. I don't know, the last 10 minutes have been a blur to me.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that is for certain. Oak did win that last game, and it's really up to which player can learn more, I think, from their opponent.
Yes. Will Oak take a 2-0 lead in round 1, or will Colress make this a fourth match in a row with a game number 3?
What? I mean, what is up with Colress's like headpiece, little hair thing?
I don't know. You know, he felt stylish, I guess.
You think he like did that to himself on purpose?
You thought it was like the leftovers of a swirly or something?
Yeah, I mean maybe so.
You know what? Now that I look at it, it possibly could have been. But we're seeing a lot of stuff happening right now.
Yeah, Klinkling coming in on the air balloon to ignore that earthquake, wild charging up to take out the Blastoise.
We did see Muck lose quite a bit of health to Blastoise's earthquake.
We did.
Raichu coming out here. It's this Klinkling. Going for the Calm Mind as Klinkling goes for Shift Gear.
Yeah, Shift Gear, undeniably one of the best buffs in the game.
Going for Giga Impact. Gotta say, that's the first time I've seen it in this tournament.
Yeah, it's not a super popular move.
Unfortunate for the Charizard. Just missing that Fire Blast.
Yeah. Really, you probably need him to hit the second one, assuming that it can live.
Ooh. Klinkling going for Wild Charge and taking out that Charizard. Venusaur Mega Evolving and Energy Ball. Still not taking out that Pokemon.
Yeah, really crazy that the thing still had its air balloon up after all that.
Yeah. But Klinkling is gone now. And Behemoth is sent out here and Mew is sent out against it. Going for the Shadow Ball.
There's no way that the creators of Gen 1 Pokemon could have ever imagined what the word Mew would turn into.
Yeah. Or maybe it was all planned on all along.
Maybe they engineered Mewing.
I mean, you see Mew's face right there? You see that jawline?
He's crazy with it.
Yeah. He's been mewing since Gen 1.
Really incomparable jawline right there.
Yeah.
Can't be topped. Well, here comes that Tauros, which obviously, like, first round we saw that this thing with the earthquake was just terrifying to deal with for Colress's team.
Yes. Ooh, we've got both Megas on the team, though. Not for long as Venusaur falls to Bullet Punch. And Mega Metagross takes out that Tauros, meaning Colress takes game 2, and we go on to a game number 3 for the 4th match in a row.
Crazy to think about how we went so long without one, but now we just keep getting them.
Oh, that Klinkling was quite the menace for that game.
Oh,
At least
yeah,
so.
absolutely. Well, kind of even. I mean, Tauros was in a really crazy mess that first game, then Klinkling comes in the second one and kind of returns the favor.
But we are back on the field for our final game of this set. And once this game is over, we will have 10 matches left in round 1 before we're finally on to round 2.
And that is crazy to think about.
Yeah. And we will be a quarter of the way through this tournament. We're only in round 1.
Goes by pretty quick.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've seen plenty of good matches so far.
Absolutely.
Oak leading off with the Mew as Colress leads off with Porygon 2.
You nasty plot set up.
Yeah.
Takes that Tri-Attack just with a barely above half health.
But that Tri-Attack does get a high roll and take out that Mew. Or if you're dealing like almost 3/4 of Porygon 2's health.
Yeah, that Eviolite really, I don't. It's 1.5 times defense boost, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I think that probably would not have lived that without the Eviolite on it.
Got Raichu setting up the Calm Mind boost again. Probably gonna be able to take this Porygon 2 out.
Oh, most likely.
Goes first. Goes for another boost. And it got too greedy with it.
Alright, Blastoise coming out. Waterfall flinching the Porygon 2, leaving it with just a sliver of health, but it is unable to act. Second one coming through, taking out that that Porygon finally.
Magnezone surviving that earthquake and using Volt Switch to switch out to Muck. As Oak sends out the Tauros.
Yeah, this thing's body slamming, 32% health, paralyzing, and getting the Parahacks.
I feel like Body Slam
no, I'm
always
lying.
paralyzes.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of things happen a lot of time. Also, it didn't get the Parahacks. I lied. It just got sent out. I just saw the little effect,
Yeah.
and I was mistaken.
Venusaur setting up that Leech Seed while Klinkling had to recharge, and Earth Power taking it out.
Yeah, that Body Slam, of course, popping the air balloon, allowing for that Earth Power to hit.
Sludge Bomb dealing almost half health to that Behemoth. Another one doing a little under a third.
And out comes the Tauros once again. Yeah, that Calm Mind not gonna help in this particular case.
No. Now we've seen Tauros usually switch out against this Metagross.
Yeah, we have.
But
I think it's probably
stays-
gonna have to switch out here. Unless it just plans on getting sacked to bring in this Charizard safely.
Yeah. Charizard coming out here, Bullet Punch dealing under a quarter as Fire Blast takes out that Metagross.
Yeah, obviously with Magnezone with a fraction of health and then only the Muck remaining. I really think that
We're down
this
to
could
our
go either way.
down to our final Pokemon here. And Stone Edge takes out the Charizard, meaning Colress takes round number 32. I've lost my train of thought there. Or not.
It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah. Takes match number 32 and goes on to round 2 where he'll be facing off against Morty.
Crazy to think that Oak is already out of the tournament.
Oh. Join us next game, or next match, where we'll be seeing Bianca take on Sword Word.
What? That's my favorite trainer ever.
Ah, well, you've got a terrible favorite, just saying.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next game. Take care.
Peace.